Folks, this past weekend, Republican Representative Matt Gaetz was the victim of a horrifying assault that he is lucky to have escaped with his life from. This assault took place at the South Walton Beach Wine and Food Festival. You know, the last place you'd expect any kind of horrific violence to take place. But Matt Gaetz, in a video released on his Twitter account, says that he was horribly attacked viciously by some liberal author who, get this, threw a drink on him. But don't worry, folks, the perpetrator was promptly arrested, and thank God Matt Gaetz said he is definitely pressing charges because he had a drink thrown on him. Now, let me read you what he put out in his video about the just horrific incident. Again, thank God he survived it. We were enjoying catching up with new friends and old, and folks recognized me, and so we were taking pictures and having polite conversations, and as I was chatting with one gentleman, a lady threw a drink on the both of us, and she was promptly arrested. I want to thank the great folks at the Walton County Sheriff's Office who ensured that this did not escalate and that everyone is kept safe. I want folks to know why we press charges in circumstances like this. It's quite all right for folks to let their voice be heard with an opinion or a comment. Folks can shout and scream all they want. This is America. And people ought to be able to say what they believe, what they desire, even offer criticisms or critiques of people in public life. But if we start allowing stuff to be thrown or hurled, if we allow people to be harmed, there is a severe risk of escalation and accident, and we don't want to see anyone in harm's way, whether it's family members, supporters, or even our detractors. Such a just absolutely horrific event. Like, I'm surprised you were able to get through that video without bursting into tears, you wimp. She threw a drink on me. Oh my God. What are you, made of sugar? You gonna melt? It's a drink, dude. It's a drink. And for the record, the woman who threw the drink, she alleges that she just slipped and the drink spilled on Matt Gaetz. So, you know, I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't tell you what happened or what it looked like. As far as I've seen, there's no video either. So we don't know if the drink was maliciously splashed upon Matt Gaetz or if, in fact, the woman did just slip and, hey, luck of the draw, you landed on Matt Gaetz. What a weird coincidence. I honestly don't even care. Because what we have to do as a society is stop treating every single thing like it's an assault. The woman has been arrested. And again, as Gaetz said, he's pressing charges. He went on to say that he's going to make sure there are, quote, appropriate consequences through the legal system. It's a drink. That's not battery. That's not assault. Can we agree that, yeah, there are some points as a nation where we have gotten a little too soft? Because I think this is one of them. She's being charged with battery against a public official. Battery against a public official. Even if she threw the drink maliciously, dude, it's liquid. She didn't throw acid on you. You didn't suffer any injury whatsoever. You may have gotten a little embarrassed. You may have been mad. I'd have been mad even if she accidentally spilled it. You're going to be annoyed. But to press charges, I mean, grow up, you pathetic little wimp. Wussy. All right, I'll go with the word wussy because it sounds a lot like what I want to say about Matt Gaetz. And you know, I love the fact that right now we have conservatives, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Josh Hawley with his new book coming out on manliness and we need manly men in the Republican Party. And then you've got Matt Gaetz who's like, oh, I've got to press charges because I got a little damp. Oh, that's what's happening here. That's what Matt Gaetz is. You're a coward. You're a wussy. You're a wimp. And you're going to make this woman's life hell because she got you a little moist at your fancy little wine tasting. We'll keep an eye on this story. Maybe he'll drop the charges. Maybe he'll realize it's not worth his time. Or maybe he just wants to put her through the ringer because she is, as he said, a liberal author. Left-wing author is what he called her. Says she writes feminist stuff. He says her stuff is not exactly my type. It seems after the 2016 election, based on some of her writing, she became very obsessed with Donald Trump. She's also a donor to the Joe Biden presidential campaign, as she talked about her emotional turmoil following the 2016 election and was just going through some stuff that she's written. It's really bizarre. She writes about feminist surrealism. Who cares? Like, now you're going in and attacking the woman. I noticed you made it very clear that you weren't actually critiquing her stuff, and you made it very clear you were dancing around your language so as not to, end up hit by a defamation lawsuit. You actually did a good job with that. You didn't say anything that could be taken out of context and used against you, so that was actually smart. But grow up a little bit, man. This isn't battery, and you know it. This is an abuse of the legal system. And we need to make sure that we have politicians with a little bit of a better spine who don't immediately go running to the cops when somebody spills a drink on them. Hey everyone, this is Aspen. And did you know that for the low cost of $0 per day, you can subscribe to the Fair and Balanced YouTube channel? We also encourage you to like, comment, and share. But again, click that subscribe button and help Aspen not be so grumpy.